50 movies in 50 weeks, where I'm trying to get through all 50 movies in this 50 movie box set in 50 weeks. The movie I watched today was called Fury of the Wolfman from the year 1972. I like werewolf movies. I have since I was a kid. Even when I was not allowed to watch horror movies, I had a thing for werewolves. Don't know why, always have. There are sadly not many good werewolf movies, but the ones that are good are excellent. So I was excited for this one. Wasn't a big fan. So this is a Spanish horror movie. I believe it is post-Franco-fascism Spain. It is horribly dubbed. The print is it might be the worst. If it's not the worst, it's one of the worst on this box set so far. There was many points in the movie that were just rough to sit through. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think I hated watching this movie. It's dry. It's very dull. There are interesting things to talk about when it comes to this movie, though, so that's the movie's saving grace, I guess. Very sporadic editing in the beginning. The negatives like squished and cropped and stretched, and then it drops that for some reason. But our main character was attacked by a Yeti, and apparently a Yeti is what gave him his werewolf powers. And then from there he gets he catches his wife and his wife's lover, and he turns into a werewolf and kills them. And then the Wolfman is put into a coma where evil woman scientists are experimenting on him and putting electrodes on his head to control him during the full moon. And there is an underground sex dungeon where people are having what seem to be like orgies against their will. And I'm making this movie sound like there's a lot happening in it. Don't be fooled. There is very little happening in this movie. It is endless scenes of people talking about what they're going to do in the next scene, what they did in the previous scene, and it goes on and on and on, and I really did not enjoy watching this one. It's very clearly some sort of TV edit that's on this disc, because music will just cut out, things are clearly censored. I'm not saying that an uncensored version of this would be better. I honestly don't know. I just know that this particular version I saw was horrible, and I'm in no big hurry to check and see if a high definition version that's uncensored, uncut, would be any better, just because I thoroughly did not enjoy watching this one. It's funny because I watch a lot of Italian movies from this time period, and I really enjoy them. Spanish films, specifically Spanish films, they're an interesting animal because some of them are really cool, especially once they broke out of fascism. They got to do some like really crazy things, so there's like a historical context to it that makes these movies a little bit more interesting. But a lot of them just feel so dry. Even like some of their Giallo knockoffs that they did post-fascism or even during fascism, they're interesting conceptually, but they're hindered by like something, and I don't know what it is, but I just don't enjoy them the way I would normally. The werewolf in this, his transformations are not super visually interesting, but he does look like Lon Chaney Jr.'s Wolfman. There's also like a really like Scooby-Doo element to this. There's a scene in the movie where a girl is attacked and killed by a suit of armor, and it feels like something from Scooby-Doo. I don't know how to explain it. I wasn't into this one. And in my notes here, I wrote, thank God this movie is over. Very, very few movies on here have I not enjoyed this much. I feel like maybe the second season of this show, we had a lot of movies I hated like this. Luckily, I think we're like, this is the 24th movie we've done so far. So we've been really lucky, I think. Even some of the ones I don't like, I feel like I've had interesting things to say. So this has been, like, we're halfway through this box set almost. We got one more movie, and that's 25, right? So we're halfway through this, and I feel like we've had a pretty decent selection of films. So As much as I did not like this movie, at least I had something to talk about. But that's it for now. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next week. Remember, please be kind and rewind.